Another Brink TV exclusive.
What's going on, everybody? Of course, it's your host, Young Brink. You're tuning in to Brink TV. Very special interview we got right now. We got the homie, Apollo Mighty. What's going on with you, man?
What's up, man? How you doing?
Hey, man, I'm doing pretty good. I'm glad to have you on my show. Now, I actually just met him and witnessed greatness during his performance at the Hard Rock at the Live Music Showcase a couple weeks ago. Now, tell him, how long have you been doing music?
Well, I've been singing since I was about 7? And I started doing like little stuff in clubs and bars and stuff when I was maybe like 19 out in Chattanooga. And I've been pursuing it like full time, full strength, maybe like the last about year and a half.
Okay, and you are from Memphis, correct?
I'm from Memphis. I'm from Orange Mound, actually. I went to White Station High School.
Yeah. So, as a singer, like, are you ever challenged? You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, when people think about singers, they might think of these Trey Songz type cats. But see, you from the Mound, so is it ever any problems? I mean, any static? What's up?
Not really. I mean, I stay pretty low key. My craft is everything to me, so I pretty much just focus on that. I'm actually in school and I study voice, so it takes up a lot of time. And if you really on your hustle, you really don't have time to mess with a whole bunch of bull.
Exactly. Now, do you have any singles out that you want to promote?
I do. My EP, it's a 3-part EP. The second edition was dropped about a month or so ago, and off of it we have There Was a Time. This was produced by a local producer named Aquadice. Okay. And then we also have Dark Side of the Moon, which is my latter of the two. And we performed both of those at the showcase. So yeah, Dark Side of the Moon was produced by Rocket Ship Sales.
Okay, now as far as the EP, where could the fans get it?
On my website, apollomighty.com. Check it out. It also have a link to the djbooth.net, which hosted the project for us. So
you got a website?
apollomighty.com.
You got a website? I know artists, and I always say this, but I know a lot of artists. I come in contact with a lot of artists, and they don't even have a website.
Yeah, it definitely helps. And I mean, I can't lie, like, at your earliest stages of it, I was so focused on just making the music. I didn't know a lot about that aspect either. But you know, when you don't know something, the best thing to do is to get with people who are versed and stuff like that, and to get yourself on out there. Especially if you have something that you feel like is worth sharing with people.
That's right. And this guy has a brain. He has a brain. I like this. I like artists like that. You know what I mean? Gotta have a website. Now, aside from music, what do you like to do in your spare time?
I remember when I used to have spare time. What did I used to do? I love to write. Like even if it's just short stories. I'm a big movie person, so I love watching movies. I analyze movies all the time. Besides that, I spend a lot of time with my family. I have 5 sisters and I have a brother, and I try to spend as much time with them as I can and my nephews. I'm a big family-oriented guy as well.
Okay, so it ain't no Jackson 5 thing going on. What's up?
I'm a solo act.
Solo act. Gotta dig that. Now, I know you gotta have Facebook, Twitter, Instagram.
Absolutely. If you Google me, I'm Googleable now. No, I'm just joking. But no, you can actually Google Apollo Mighty. It'll give you direct links to the Instagram, the Twitter, the Facebook, and my personal website as well.
Okay, now one thing I want to ask real quick: where did the name Apollo Mighty come from?
Well, believe it or not, back when I was really young, I wanted to be a wrestler. And I was searching for a wrestling name, and I just came across Apollo. I was really into like Greek mythology and all that type of stuff. And my friends, they liked it, so I decided to just use that. The mighty aspect came along years later when I was in college. I was looking for a way to like really just describe how I felt when I sang.
Right.
And I've always felt mighty. I've always felt like capable. Like that's the only time I'm like free. So I just combined the two. And at first I thought it was the wackest thing in the world. I was like, people are gonna think this is some crap. Apollo Mighty, why does he call himself that? But it just stuck, and I just felt it more and more and more and more. So,
ain't nothing wrong with that. And you said the magic word. You said wroestling. Yeah. Huge wrestling fan. Yeah. Who's your favorite wrestler?
I like the Hardy Boys back in the day because they had Lita with them. She'd be doing this little flip, top rope,
definitely.
Out. Yeah. And then Kane because he wore the mask. He was breathing fire all over people. He's my guy.
Dig that. Now, do you have any music videos out or anything? Because I mean, we got to see more of you. See more.
Right now we are actually about to start shooting a video at the end of April.
Okay.
It's gonna be more like a little short film too. Cause
right.
I don't know. Like I said, I like movies, so I didn't want to just go for the standard music video. And I'm actually working with a videographer from Houston.
Okay.
Yes, I'm really excited for that. I'm gearing up for that, and I'm getting the scripts and everything ready for that. But it's going to be really good, so make sure you check that out. It'll also be on my YouTube, Apollo Mighty YouTube.
There you go, there you go. And like I say, I got to take one moment to just really vouch for him. You know what I mean? He's got the Brink TV stamp of approval. If anybody want to book you for a show, how could they do that?
ApolloMightyBusiness.com. I'm sorry, ApolloMightyBusiness@gmail.com is the direct email for bookings. And myself and my manager, we both look at it, so you can just get directly in contact with us that way.
Hey, he's definitely worth it. Like I say, I watched him perform, blew me away. Even had the ladies going crazy. So
yeah, the ladies were wild that night, and I appreciated it too, because it's cool to stand up there and have the whole audience captivated. But when the ladies get into it first, it's like you're doing a good job. So I always appreciate that.
If y'all want to sell some tickets, book Apollo Mighty.